I'm here. Can't help but notice this entire time that I've left that thing on screen from yesterday. If I tab out now, the music stops. Needs must, I suppose. I left this on yesterday because I put on my my normal music for driving around and didn't feel like finding Christmas music. But today, my Christmas-themed game has music built in, and therefore doesn't make a whole lot of sense to keep up. Hey Bert, how you doing? You're here awfully early today. Hey Dragon. I'm doing alright. Just, you know, in a real mood after the holiday. You know, gotta clean up after the aftermath, you know, after all. Oh, I just realized I haven't haven't shown the screen, so let me go ahead and just do that. There you go. You're doing great. I'm doing alright, thanks. The music's awfully loud, I realize. The tragic events that unfolded at this workshop must in no way deter you from performing your duties in a manner befitting the company's reputation. Your work here entails cleaning up the horrific aftermath of Mr. Claus's unfortunate breakdown. This includes the obvious slaughter and any broken items, and so forth. There you go. No longer loud. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to play Viscera Cleanup Detail because it has a Christmas-themed DLC, and I haven't played this game in a while. Figured it would be a nice little treat to play for the holidays. Very thematic. Tinsel, yeah. Isn't that nice? I just get my notepad out for the inevitable counting that I'll have to do. Virgil got the first. They weren't first. They were just the first to redeem the first. Anyway, I probably ought to start. After, yesterday's stream, Santa didn't receive all the necessary goods to deliver the best Christmas of all time. And now, fortunately, he's taking it on the elves again. Would I like a cleanup assistant? Are you asking if you can play? I wouldn't mind. It's the map's, you know, kind of complicated. This is the after party, all those hampers. Yeah, by all means. I think I have to add you on to Steam or something first, but that's fine. If I can't figure that out. Yeah, I adore Viscera Cleanup Detail. Always have. It's one of my favorite, like, I would say chill games, but maybe that's not the correct word for it, you know? Chill game, maybe not quite the correct term here. But, you know, pretty close. for the friend code on Steam. Thank you. I was trying to figure out how I would add you. I couldn't remember how to if they had one of those lovely systems or not. There you go. I wish that the music would play when I was tabbed out. That sure would be nice. Right, it does not. It is utter and complete silence while tabbed out. You know? I have to briefly restart because I'm on solo. Let me make sure this doesn't reveal anything on stream. Give me a sec. I don't know if it'll like flash my IP on screen or something. Lots of paperwork shuffling around here. Oh, it's loud again. How dare you? There you go. That should work, ideally. There. Perfect. Anyway. How you doing? Some of the chocolate intolerance, ate all the chocolates. You know how it is. Sometimes you can't resist, right? It's not always a bad thing. Just sometimes. Just wonder how they pitch this game to the backers. Want to make a Christmas-themed game? Well, you know, I wouldn't say this is a Christmas-themed game, just a Christmas-themed expansion for a game that is very clearly exactly what it says on the tin. It'll be a minute while it updates. Alright, well, I'll just chill next to the music box. But, yeah, with the, I think there's several DLCs. I own 2 of them. I don't remember when the other ones were introduced. But I own the base game, clearly. I own the Shadow Killer DLC, I think, which is linked to a movie? And I own this one, the Santa's Rampage. And I couldn't find a good opportunity to play Viscera Cleanup Detail in a long time. But I really like this game. I used to play it like between every other game or something, because I liked it. It's a good palate cleanser. You know, this viscera and gore-filled catastrophe helps out a lot. It's pretty swell, honestly. Very exciting. Oops, didn't mean to clean that up. I'm so impatient. I think I have these on my steering wheel. Walk around and give a tour. Well, you know how it is. Anyway, so we gotta clean up all these elf bodies, right? All these dead elves. It's crucial. It's crucial. There's a lot of them. And they're all hidden away, stashed in strange places. Or tacked onto walls, for instance. Buy the guns? Well, I mean, it's Santa's workshop. Obviously. We got a few offenders, a little bit worse than others. You know, it's okay. It's fine. You tell the eggnog addict you're out of eggnog. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Got a few bottles of whiskey here. Empty, of course, after what was done. It'd be hard to forget. Just keep knocking over chairs, it's fine. Oh, here's the eggnog. We got a Chuck Hurlington brand eggnog. Thick and slimy. Produced with 100% pride and 100% foreign labor. Oh. Reindeers also got, I'm afraid. Oh. And, poor old Rudolph got the worst of it. This is only 50% though. Turn up. You turn up when you turn up. Alright, I can start. I'll start with the main room. Just for fun. I figured I'd give a little tour of the idea. If you're somehow unfamiliar with Viscera Cleanup Detail, it's a physics-based cleaning game. So you'll find a lot of things happen when you walk around, much like how I've knocked off every object I've passed by. My badonkadonk being as large as it is. Gently walking by something can regularly kind of bump it around like that. So you gotta be real careful not to, you know, cause problems. Actively. And a lot of times, I will, I don't think I'm going to do it for this one, because I'm tired. But, you're meant to count all of the bullets that have been fired, all the items that you end up burning in the incinerator, which in this case will be the fire, and all the, and like what exactly happened. Let me see if I can find the pack-a-punch thing. Oh, sorry, that's not a punch-o-matic, that's what it's called. So in the punch-o-matic, you can go like here. Like, I wish I could do more for my company. It'll give you some paperwork. And you can fill out this little, like, survey about what happened at the work site. Got a lot of questions. You can fill it out properly, but right here is important. Number of aliens dead on site. There's none here. Ideally, unless you count the reindeer. You're really loud again. I turned you down. What the heck? Anyway, you count all that stuff. You know, find the number of bullet holes or the number of items incinerated. I'm not going to do any of that because I'm tired. But you can get a, like, Employee of the Year certificates for trying your very hardest and counting every single item. And then there's also the Deceased Employees tab, where you fill out cause of death. For instance, this elf. What happened? I don't know. Maybe they fell down the stairs. There's a blood trail leading to their dead body. So, we're gonna put in, like, I don't know. Ta-da! Sticky honey toes. Death parameters. Particulars. I'm gonna say they have been They impacted down the stairs, basically. I don't know. Just like a random thing like this. This probably isn't correct, but whatever. And murdered. Because a human did it. Maybe even dragged. There you go. And that's that. That's how they died. State of cadaver. Bruised and bloody. We treat their body with the utmost dignity. And their method of removal is incineration. Incident report. Santa killed all the elves. No, I guess killed. What was it? Honey toes. By throwing them down the stairs. Exclamation point for effect. Accept. And then I take their body and I throw it in here. Ta-da! No drowning? No, afraid not. Maybe on other maps, but not this one. So, if you're playing Viscera Cleanup Tale properly, you'll want to do every one of those death reports accurately. You want to look around for the causes of death. You want to count every body, every bullet. And it's very tedious, but I kind of love it. So, you know. It's my sort of thing. I might still do the death, the cause of death. This person, this elf, old scratchy sack vest, he's been impaled, and dismembered, and eviscerated, and decapitated. Well, maybe not eviscerated. I think eviscerated means they have entrails. Oh, look who it is. Hello. Welcome. Employee. We got murdered, decapitated, dismembered, impaled, stabbed, halved. There you go. Whatever. In pieces. Pinned to a wall. Utmost dignity shown, obviously. Incinerated. Santa stabbed him a bunch. And pinned them to a wall. You're welcome to clean whatever you want to clean. I'll try my best to pick up the bodies and figure out, or pick up the little key codes to figure out what they're dead from. If you want to clean up all the blood. This one looks like they probably just fell. They're probably just thrown. Old waxy big fist. It's weird having another person here. Murdered. And thrown. Let's do thrown. At the bottom of the... off the side of the staircase. I don't need the exclamation points. In bad taste. Utmost dignity. I might have to unlock my scroll wheel for this. We're going to incinerate them, and incident report. Santa threw them over the edge of the staircase. We also have a also replace health and safety violation. No railing on staircase. There you go. Excellent. I'm gonna start burning up some heads. Bumping into everything. Maybe I'll slow it down a bit. Oop, well, there goes everything. There goes our bodies. Careful of the knives. They like to fly. We don't want to accidentally stab each other. Put away the evidence. We don't need any disparaging comments about Santa's alcoholism. This is how Krim did trick his housemate into cleaning up the floor after all. Shh, don't say it. Don't tell anybody. It's not a trick. Do we have, oh, we do. We have the buckets. Oh, the bins. I don't think we need them now. We'll need them for that. That mess is pretty aggressive. What do I want to do here? This one's been stabbed a bunch. What is this? This is, Impy Tiny Toes. Oh, no. Poor Impy Tiny Toes. Murdered. Stabbed. Tragic. Found next to the disposal bins. Stabbed many times. Utmost dignity shown, clearly. Incinerated, of course. Santa clearly needed to blow off some steam, and Tiny Toes refused to let him access the bookshelf. There you go. Yep, definitely stabbed. A lot. Biggie Faffler. Well, Figgy Faffler here has been murdered and halved. There you go. Oh, I think I just heard a bauble get knocked down. Uh-oh. Clean up the evidence. We'll blame it on Santa. Cut in half. Resting peacefully near the bucket machine. Rip. Utmost dignity. Incinerated. Santa probably tried to hide the body in the machine, but gummed it up and cut it in half. Tragic. Bonked one elf off the balcony. And tinsel where it was hanging. That's alright. That's probably this one. Well, oh, it's probably that one? Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, that one, probably. Alright. Itchy Fritz Pazzle. Good work. Good work. Keep going. Keep it on. Keep it up. I'll be able to help eventually. I'm just making you do all the work while I do the boring admin. They were halved and impaled, I think. Either way to put it here. Are they stabbed too, or are they just impaled? This one. They were not stabbed. Alright. They're fine. Okay. Just halved and impaled and murdered. Is that on there too? Did I put murdered up there? Yeah. Found attached crudely to the balcony by tinsel. Utmost dignity. Incinerated. Santa strangled and and halved the poor deer. Excellent. What do we got here? They have been stabbed. This is Sappy Littleton. I should probably handle those ones in the corner. Murdered. Stabbed. Found stabbed near Santa's office. One of the Santa murdered after. Jeez, okay, that's fine. It's fine. We'll blame it on Santa. You okay? I think that might crash the game. No, I have the console command up. That's what's going on. There we go. You all right in there? Oh no. Oh gosh. Well, don't worry. We'll get another employee in here. Found some dynamite. Ooh. Well, just clean up the evidence. Don't tell the other employee coming in. Nobody needs to know what happened here. Oh, hey, welcome to the work site. Keep up the good work. Ooh. Oh no, what was the other one's name? Fritz Pazel. Like a dragon in a toy shop. Yeah, well. It is what it is. It's perfectly fine. I'm not cleaning it up. I don't know what's wrong with this one. They're very dead, but I don't know what their cause of death is. They've got a lot of blood all around them. Stinky Smiddlefeet. They just been murdered. Maybe Impact. That seems like Impact, probably. Found at the entrance. Most dignity. Incinerated. Beaten to death against the door. If you want to walk slowly, remember to hold shift. Just in case you don't want to accidentally run into anything. Okay, what we got here? Winkle Snuffles. Tragic. Let's see, actually. No, okay. We're good. Winkle Snuffles has been murdered. Dismembered. Decapitated. Probably thrown. Let's do thrown. Thrown against that wall. Have they been halved? No. Impact, maybe. Impact? No. Found at entrance. Utmost dignity and incinerated. Took out his rage on them after hitting the one elf. making a mess on the door. Alright. I just gotta take this corpse out of here. I'll try not to track too much blood out of this room, but it's definitely gonna happen. Oh, it's a hallway. It's not much of a room, is it? You know, what's wrong with this one? This has been beaten. This poor elf here has been beaten to death. Again, against the door. There we go. This is Trixie Pine Hats. Murdered. And wherever beaten is. Oh, no, it's not called beaten, is it? It's called, like, stricken. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, stricken. Okay, found near entrance. And I want to... No, I'll save that for later. Keep putting in commas instead of periods because I'm using my other hand. Incinerated. And, then... decided to use the third elf to try and mop up all the blood on the door to no avail. Except, truly, a travesty. Got any buckets? Yeah, there we go. We need buckets. Perfect. Thank you. I got some little elf hands on the ground here. They're really trying to get away as well, looks like. Couldn't quite make it. There we go. Grab some of these bullet shells and toss them out. You love how they have the Santa hat over the regular hard hat. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I like it a lot. It's a good game, full of humor, among other things. Also for a viscera and gore. Yep. You've obviously played this game before. You know to clean up your footprints when you're after you've done walking a bit, so they don't track over each other over and over again. I've stopped counting. I was like counting them in my head and then realized I'm not doing that. Alright, we can burn these bodies. We've established what they're all about. Don't tell anybody about this one. Just between you and me. Ooh. Jig Dinklebell. I'm just gonna say they were beaten to death because I don't remember who this was before I burned their body. So we're gonna go murdered and stricken. Yeah, that's probably fine. Down near the desk. At, well, outside Santa's office. Hydrate. Right now? We're working. We're on the job. They're not going to pay for us to hydrate. Incident reports. Santa has bashed this poor soul over the head with a stool. I don't remember what happened to them. That seems a likely story. And, you know, it makes it look like I'm paying attention. Also, they're right next to an overturned stool, so that tracks. Ah, and another elf on this table, I see. Oop. Tanky 2 feet. They've been definitely stabbed, and I think stricken. Stabbed and stricken. Just tracking blood everywhere. Tanky 2 feet has been murdered. Stricken. Stabbed. Thank you for cleaning up my footprints. Seated cadaver. Found on the table near Santa's office. Hidden amongst presents. Clearly, they tried to hide from Santa's Rampage. Ah, I can't do the hotkey. I was gonna put Santa's Rampage TM, but it wouldn't let me do the hotkey. But were found and punished. You did pay for your hydrate. Alright. I suppose so. It is done. Okay, so this bloody stool here, not bloody the swear, but bloody except not swear, exclamation, needs to be cleaned up off this table. Ideally without flinging the presents all over the place, but we do need to move up to get the bloodstains. It turns out, when somebody else is helping and cleaning while while you're busy putting in all the admin, the jobs get done a lot faster. Look at how clean everything is. Wow. I mean, oh, I guess he must have tried to move the elf body. Here, where? Oh, you're upstairs. I couldn't figure out where you're at. I could hear your noises, but I couldn't see you. Okay, so Penny Big Ears has been stabbed and impaled. Murdered. Stabbed. Impaled. Found. Impaled with many knives in Santa's office. This was clearly the first victim who came to bother Santa during off time while he had been drinking. Where is this elf's legs at? Ah, they were the one pinned to the rafters. This is Sticky Piddlefinger. Gross. No, it's Stokey Piddlefinger. Less gross. Murdered. Halved. Impaled. Actually, what does their body look like? Have they been stabbed? No. Found pinned to a rafter. Utmost dignity. Always a chance you've taken the legs. It's possible. You gotta eat sometime, you know? That's fine. It's a little snack, it's alright. Just blame it on Santa. Just add cannibalism to his list of crimes. Please report any incident. Yeah, okay, this is, and to bend them to the rafter as a game, then ate their legs. Disgusting. And then, as, just to make sure, I have to go back and, oh, whoops. No, that's right, yeah. I'm gonna go up here and change it to eaten as well here, just to be on the safe side. So we can make sure that we have an accurate report. Is it cannibalism when Santa eats an elf? Oh yeah, clearly. Santa is the largest elf, and therefore the leader. Ooh, watch yourself. Perfect example of physics-based source games. Actually, I don't even know if this is a source game. I don't think we need to dispose of the guns, but I don't know where they've gone. So I think you might be doing that. This one is very dead. Perkin Snotsalot. Gross. I can see why they're dead. They have been decapitated, dismembered, thrown, maybe? Okay. And found near the bucket. No, it's the bin machine. Bin dispenser. In pieces. Shoot with the utmost dignity. And incinerated. Santa clearly didn't like getting snotted on. If you don't have the achievement yet, you can get an achievement for stacking 12 chairs on top of each other, I think. But good luck with that. It's a tough one. Oh. Definitely a lot of sauce around. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get peckish, you know? We would have 12? I think so. There's these 3 here, those 2 there, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh no, 7 in here, there's 8, there's like 4 more in the other room, like there's 2 upstairs. There's lots. But they're really hard to stack. But it's better we try now. Start sooner. Careful of the baubles. There's no reason to do this other than just for fun, but might be worth the effort. You never know. Okay. Do you have the ping able to do that as well? Afraid I have important paperwork to do. Just clean up this blood around the bookshelf here. You rotate by holding the left click. And if you want to reset their position, you just click it, which I think you already do now. Yeah, you got it. I'll bring you some more stools to work with as well. The sound of these stools is so weird. Oop. Oop, careful. I don't know if I'm able to hand you things. Ooh. Almost. Can I hand you that? Are you able to take this out of my hands? Yes, okay, cool. Go. Almost. I think if you drop it, it might be in the right position and it might correct itself. There you go. Might have to start stacking from the balcony now. Unless you want to try balancing on some chairs really high up. You're welcome to try that one, but I don't think it's a good idea. How many is that? That's 5. Yeah, you can definitely do it, right? Yeah, you've got almost exactly enough room. Of course, you'd have to... Okay, so you're gonna need a stool to get up on the railing. Oh, there goes a bobble. We'll blame it on Santa, don't worry. Oh, there's a dead body over here. What happened to you? Oh, you've been stricken. Alright, this is Crinkly Coin Purse. I'm gonna go list Crinkly Coin Purse over here. They have been murdered and stricken. Found upstairs in a corner behind the table. Treated with utmost dignity. They were incinerated. Well, not yet, but they will be. Santa does not... Uh-oh. Tolerate cowards. I think perhaps the tower may have fallen. Oh, yep, sure did. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's just for an achievement. It's not like you need to do it. It's gonna be really frustrating. Maybe we could do like a pyramid to like keep it stable. We have enough to work with, do you think? I don't know how well this is gonna work because this will make it like too tall and we have half the chairs used up. The pyramid may not be the way. Probably go with someone tries to climb it. Maybe. Well, actually, it's pretty stable, it seems. I don't know if we'll have enough chairs for it, but... pretty stable. Oop. Okay, don't take the load-bearing stools. Okay. Not, cause problems where they don't need to be. I'm gonna leave that one there because it's a load-bearing stool. That one is not gonna cooperate, I don't think. Okay, what happened to this one? They were stricken. Shorty Tickler. Murdered and stricken. Found dead between tables in main room. Utmost dignity, of course, as always, incinerated. And Santa does not like being tickled, it seems. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's grinding. Probably shouldn't have thrown that off the ledge. Alright, what happened here? Been halved? Yeah, you sure have. Yeah. Rest in peace. Ah, the floorboards, of course. Yep. Pretty gross in there. Scampy Longnose, halved, and their legs were eaten again. Eaten, murdered, halved. Found on the table, in half, upstairs. That's not table, upstairs, in half. Santa was clearly very hungry, as this is the second elf I have found with its legs eaten. Now, that is a contraction, that is not a possessive. Legs eaten. I hate its. The word its is awful. Apostrophe S doesn't work. Alright. Ooh, there's a couple of L's in here, huh? I bet all their ID codes are mixed in together. Okay, this one... Tall Longfinger. Ooh. This one was stabbed. Got murdered. Stabbed. Found shoved underneath the floorboards forevermore. Utmost dignity. Incinerated. Santa clearly tried to hide the evidence once sobering up. Elf was very stabbed. Jigsaw elves. Yeah. Okay, so that's this one identified. Still have to identify the other two. I'm gonna be tracking some blood around because this is kind of a tight spot to squeeze them through. Do you want to go grab the disposal bin from down there? We can just grab them and put them in that instead of carrying them down individually, all the little bits and bobs. There you go. Little tinkles. Gross. Thank you. Little Tinkles was murdered and eviscerated. No, they probably weren't eviscerated. Let's just go with decapitated, dismembered, and halved maybe. Actually, I don't think if you're halved, I'm not sure if you can be dismembered. Alright, so I think halved is a different state. Take cadaver, shoved amongst the two other elves below the floorboards. Upstairs. Utmost dignity. Incinerated. Santa got fed up with tinkles tinkling everywhere and decided it was time to teach them a lesson in the form of mass dismemberment. Beheading. Okay, looking good. What else we got in here? This is the last full body. They were stabbed. Good. Weepy Sockfoot. That's that one. They have been murdered. Very much sliced. Well, maybe impaled. No, stabbed. Just stabbed. Found in the floorboards. Upstairs. Along with two other elves. Very stabbed. This one was clearly an afterthought. Actually, they weren't stabbed, were they? Were they stabbed? I'm gonna look at that full body once you get down to the bottom of the stairs, because I need to double check their cause of death. Hold for a second. No, hold on. No! Oh well. Just double check your body here. Were you stabbed? I can't remember. Before you incinerate. Yes, okay. I really enjoy just listening to the things like clattering around out here. It's very funny. Actually, I'll leave that there for now. Oh, there's also an achievement for stealing, I think, one of every toy and gun, if you want to try doing that. But good luck, because they're big. Alright, and you cleaned up below the floorboards. Nice. Excellent news. This elf here is... What did they die to? Have they just been shot? I think they've been shot. Yeah, I think shot. Mainly because there's a shotgun shell next to them. So Stumpy Patchfoot, I'm gonna register as shot. Shot, murdered. Found against the railing upstairs. Shot. Oh, I should give her a shotgun shell. Implications are they were shot. Utmost dignity, incinerated. Santa used his last shell on poor Hatchfoot. For resorting to knives. Clatter, 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 clatter. You alright in there? Dang, Santa really likes to throw baubles all over the place. Nice aim. Got it almost right in the fire. On ease throw. Grab that piece of my old helper. Leave the Santa hat on the ground. We don't need to get rid of those necessarily. What was that? Oh, a piece of gore. I see. Ooh. So we're gonna... It looks like all of the elves in this little bundle here will be considered exploded? Well, maybe not. This one was dismembered, beheaded, and exploded. That was 60 jingles. So we have blown up, decapitated, dismembered. Found in workshop. In pieces. The elves tried to barricade the door, but Santa had plans for entrance. This one was just halved. Nappy Fun Pants was blown up, murdered, halved. Found in the workshop, blown up. Dignity shown utmost. Incinerated. Santa and dynamite ready and armed to break the door down violently and gain access to the elves holed up within the workshop. Nice, nice. Well done. That's that one. Where is the other code thingies? I only saw the two. Are there any more lying around anywhere? Or toys everywhere. Just burn down the stone. Clipping? Oh no. got a mirrored version of the boogie, then we could boogie in the other direction as well. I actually did think about that. I did talk about initially. I had animated it to be. Thank you. I'd animated it to go both ways, but Twitch didn't like that for whatever reason, so I took it off. Just kept it the one way. But if you want to stop things from clipping, you can grab a broom and right-click. It's designed for extra blasting. If something gets in the way. So, here's a broom if you want it. The physics are going wild on that box. It's causing my game to lag slightly. No. It's gonna get precarious quick. Don't tell anybody. Ah, well, that one's quite... That one got impaled by the explosion. So that one's gonna be blown up and impaled. And dismembered, and decapitated. Piney stockings. Blown up, eviscerated. No, not eviscerated. I keep saying that, it's not the right one. Decapitated, dismembered, failed. Murdered? Yeah, okay. Found pinned against a workshop wall. Utmost dignity. Incinerated. After the explosion, there was chaos and many dead elves. That tower's gonna definitely be a pain in the butt to finish. So I'm gonna try climbing a bit to get some more of these on here. Ooh, careful. I found it really funny when I when I was about to start playing this game. I was looking at the list of games I'm gonna put in Viscera Cleanup Detail, and then remember that there's also a separate version of this game called Santa's Workshop, so you can just buy Santa's Workshop separate to the actual game Viscera Cleanup Detail, but it's also considered a DLC in Cleanup Detail. So when I went to go pick the thing, nobody was playing Viscera, and I was like, oh, interesting. I had a cool, unique idea to play the Santa's Workshop game today. And then I looked at Santa's Workshop, there's like 40 or 50 people playing it, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind. A bunch of people had the same idea. So, you know. It wasn't quite as original as I had anticipated and hoped it would be. But yeah, as far as the boogie emotes, I might go in there and mirror it. That's not a bad idea. Plus, I have tons of animated slots. But it feels kind of bad. That's a load-bearing stool. I need to not move that. I'm gonna put a Santa hat on the load-bearing stool. Make sure it doesn't get moved accidentally. Okay, that's not this Santa hat is an orb. It's not a flat thing. that you were the first to have the idea. All the others just started their stream before you. That's exactly it. True. I had the idea for like 3 or 4 days. I was thinking about it. I really wanted to do the American Truck Simulator stream, and then I was gonna have like a bit where Santa didn't get all their stuff that they needed to make Christmas a success, and then he killed all the elves in retaliation. But I didn't have the time to say all that at the beginning of the stream. Catchy little arm. I didn't even look at what they did. I need to check their body. This one was just explode. No, this one was just probably stricken after Santa got into the workshop. Okay. Murdered and stricken. Oops, put that away, please. Hey, put it away. There you go. Found, beaten to death with debris inside the workshop. Dignity incinerated. After Santa breached the perimeter. That's definitely not how you spell perimeter. Perimeter? Area. After Santa breached the area, he started wailing on elves with detritus. Did we get the stools from upstairs for the tower? Yes. Ooh, I don't. This is gonna start getting a bit dicey, I think. Pretty soon. A lot of jumping to get up to that point. I'm pretty sure we won't have enough stools at this stage, so I'm gonna have to start grabbing them from below me. Taking them up one at a time. We'll worry about it when it comes to it. Okay, there's a dead elf corpse here I didn't notice until just now. That one is stabbed. Looks like just stabbed. Yeah, just stabbed. The bloom is intense. So that was Happy Stickles. Happy Stickles was murdered by stabbing. Found on table in main room. Santa, as an afterthought, went after Stickles, who had been assisting Santa as an informant. Not so happy anymore, it's true. But that's what you get for being a snitch. Good. All things clean. There's a bunch of bottles of booze over here we'll have to throw away, but we can grab those later. Good. And now we're down. Now we're down to the dangerous spot. I say dangerous. This one was impaled. I knocked this one down by accident. So that was impaled and halved. Poor snowy Stuffles. This one was murdered. Well, that one's not actually murdered. That one's slain, I think. Slain. Impaled. And halved. Found in the staircase. to the reindeer barn. Impaled. And used his Christmas magic to enrage the deer, causing them to go on a rampage, killing the cowering elves, attempting to flee on deerback. Excuse me. Just gonna grab this one. How have they died? How have they died? They've died through stricken, I think. Grab the leggies out of the way. Oh, the first pair of leggies that haven't been eaten. Alright, Snarky Tickles. Oh man. Snarky Tickles was one of the ones that was just eaten to death. Snarky Tickles. I'm gonna put Slain and Stricken. Found at the bottom of the stairway to the reindeer barn. Reindeer trampled. Tickles after they tried to tickle them. Calm their bloodlust. Their magic induced bloodlust. Lust. There you go. Gotta make this story coherent, you know? Alright, what do we got down here? Got a lot of darts, right? These are darts? Yeah, those are like Nerf darts. Ooh, there's a lot of bodies over there. Well, I say a lot of bodies, a lot of debris, not necessarily bodies. This one was also stricken, looks like, by another reindeer. Whiny Whimper, is that what your name is? Whiny Whimper, it sure is. Okay. Stricken. Slain. Found cowering. Well, found in corner of the reindeer barn. Utmost dignity. Incinerated. Reindeer show no mercy to cowering, whimpering. They trampled and beat the elf regardless. Oh, a lot of darts in the opposite wall, yeah. A lot of them. I think we'll have to throw all these away individually, so we'll have to bring a disposal bucket down here. Ooh. Oh, well, Santa was feeding the reindeer elves, clearly. But they haven't been eaten yet. Whimsical Tiny Toes has been decapitated, murdered, dismembered. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Found in a bucket of feed in the reindeer barn. Utmost dignity shown. Incinerated. Santa as a reward to his loyal deer. Reindeer. Chopped up one of the elves as a treat and fed it to them. However, Pixie Jangle Feet has been halved. Squelch, 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 squelch. Murder, no, these are, yeah, murder. Halved. Found near exit to Reindeer Barn. Dignity. Incinerated. Once Santa had discovered the reindeer preserved stable hand. He knew what he had to do. Murdered. I don't remember how they died. I should check that out. Excuse me. Thank you. How did you die, Wimpy? Oh, good at breakdancing. Woo! Beaten. Stricken, rather. Down near the exit of the Reindeer Barn. Most dignity. Incinerated. Santa made an example of the elf to show dominance to the deer. Teaching them that no animal is above the law of Christmas. Knowing full well that Rudolph was the one rein in the deer. Made an example. I made a. No, I already used example up here. Made an example. And slaughtered Rudolph. Claiming his nose as a trophy. He then, to further assert his dominance, slew both Donner and Blitzen as well. then fled the workshop to continue his rampage. Okay. There we go. I can help clean now. Ooh. Go get a... Oh, you already have one. I was gonna go get a bucket of water, but you've already got one ready. Look at you, all prepared. Good at the game. Bucket coming through. It's easier being the one that doesn't have to type things. We don't have to type things. It's only if you want to just add extra fun to the to the ordeal. Fun in quotations. I just like doing it. I think it's an enjoyable, tedious aspect of the game. You don't get very many games where you get to do admin as part of the actual gameplay. It isn't, like, all about admin, of course. I'm sure I could find a spreadsheet simulator and just play that, but I mean, like, there's also aspects about the game that aren't just that, you know? Also, I get to make up fun stories about how Santa decided to murder all the elves. And a couple of the reindeer. I'm gonna claim Reindeer's Nose as our prize, because it's an achievement for it. Up. Grab one of every of the warriors around the place. For fun. I think there's 4 of them. Apparently Santa was eating one of the reindeers. That's okay. We don't need to put that in the logs. This one. There you go. There's that one. Okay. I think we'll probably need another bin. Did you get all the darts out of the wall? You sure did. Wow. Really on top of things. Unless I booze in the corner over here. I'm gonna go grab another bin. Because that one's... I'll dispose of this one as well. And there's some darts on the ground. There's one. I'll dispose of this bin and grab another one. Bash it against all the walls as I come through. Do you know how to use the sniffer? How did I grab this? Oh, the bottles, right. Ooh. Very vaguely? Okay. We can use that to, find organic and inorganic materials that are considered trash. Oh, that's a Molotov. I might leave that out for fun. It's also a Molotov. This is also a Molotov. Yeah, so one of the blinkers is organic material. I think it's probably the green one, and the blue one is the. Well, actually, I can just test it now. Yeah, so right click is inorganic materials, left click is organic materials. So if you're looking around for blood or body parts, you'll want the left click. And if you want like trash like dynamite or Molotov cocktails, you'll right click. I'm not sure if the guns are considered trash or not, but I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for stashing all the guns in your box if you want them. Ooh, careful. Those are Molotovs. There it is, I found it. The shotgun shell just hiding in the brush. We need a third dragon. What? Doesn't make any sense. Why would we need a third one? Oh, I forgot about the lanterns. Oh, these things are great. I forgot about these. Add some atmosphere to the area. We've, need to throw away this, this bin down here as well. But I'm trying to find, there's like an inorganic trash here somewhere. If you want to come and grab that barrel and chuck it in the fire. Where is this? There's trash somewhere. Is it just this? Is this what it's telling me? Oh yeah, it might be that. That makes sense. Let's hold off on throwing away this barrel until until we give up on the stool stack because of reasons. The Molotovs didn't go off, it turns out. I really thought that there'd be quite an explosion of fire everywhere. They didn't go off. Oop. There was a dart there. Yep, there is. Something stopping me walking there. Okay, I think that's good. Just take this out of here, and you can look around for other things I didn't find. Okay. Is this debris? No. Okay. There's probably lots of random bits and bobs hidden behind these presents. Oh, maybe not. It looks like you did get them. I thought there'd still be some bottles back here, but I guess you threw them away already. You're really on top of this. I'm like I'm just like have all these things that I'm remembering from like 20 minutes ago. I come by and they're already gone. I'm gonna shove all these toy soldiers in here. As a treat for us, as a reward for our hard work. We know the Union won't pay us. Okay. Oh, we got some eggnog up here to trash. Okay, so how are we gonna do this, I wonder? I think the only feasible way is to go up to the next floor and try from there. It's gonna be a bit risky, I think, but I think it's not gonna have enough stools if we just go up one at a time. Fine. Everything's fine. There you go. Ooh, I wonder if you could stack these upside down. That might be more stable. There you go. I guess it'd be hard to stack them upside down because you'd have to do this and then... Can I jump on that? Oh yeah, I can jump on that. It feels like it's probably fairly similar. Maybe that's worth trying? I don't know. It feels a bit... It'd take a lot of extra doing. What are we up to? 2, 4, 6, 7. We have 7 out of 12? Jeez. Maybe this isn't, like, feasible. Well, that's 9. 11. We could do... Oh, God. Yeah, we could do 12, but geez. A bit rough. Why does this thing keep moving? Oh, like that. How's the bottle disposal going in that back room while I'm stacking chairs? Someone's doing the real work while I'm just goofing around. Because I'm the supervisor. I'm allowed to goof around. In the contract. What's the purpose of stair stacking? the chair stacking is just for an achievement. There's no reason to do it other than just because it's a silly achievement in a janky physics game. There's no real reason to do this. Okay. Okay. Thought you were climbing somewhere? No. I mean, I probably should use it to, like, clean that spot on the ceiling there. But it's a bit too high now to try that. Well done. Did I get it? Did you get the achievement? Because I didn't. I don't have my notifications turned on. You did? Awesome. Okay, cool. It wasn't. It must have been 10 or something instead of 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, it was 10. All right, cool. So we don't need to do that then. I'm glad it wasn't 12. I think it might be 12 elf heads. It's an achievement for getting all 12 elf heads put in the bin, but I didn't want to do that one. Because I like to put the bodies in the incinerator. Also, I just forgot about it. I don't know why I'm lying. I just forgot it was a thing until I'd gotten most of the way through. I literally just lied to you for no reason. Save my own ego, I guess, or something. Oh my god. I'm sorry I lied. You don't need to throw the bottles everywhere. We don't need another Santa in here. Mr. Santa, I was good this year, so I'm running a pony and a bike and a new clarinet too. Timmy Slowbottom. Trash. Going ham, yeah. Mr. Claus, it is with a heavy heart and dwindling pocket that we regret to inform you that you are being sued in the amount of $250,000. The claims are as follows: destruction of property, damages, emotional suffering, public disturbance, and obscenity. Apparently, your reindeer had defecated across a house or houses as they passed by the area. For full claims and details, please read thoroughly page 5 through 49. Yours, Dick Bergen Sons. Well, I mean, it has to be disposed of one way or another. Well, I see. Well, time to clean up Santa's workshop all over again. From start, from scratch. This the third dragon, yeah, and a second crim. Okay, now we gotta figure out how to clean the ceilings. Get back to chair stacking, I suppose. Oh, how nice outside. So pretty. Crouch? No, you can't crouch in this game. Hey, where'd all the baubles land? You didn't expect it to be that much of a mess. You just chucked a stick at like an entire cluster of dynamite in the fire. What do you mean you didn't expect that much of a mess? It also doesn't help. There was like 4 sticks of dynamite in this basket that I had sitting there. It was gonna be a prank. It was gonna be a funny prank. But I didn't expect you to just light some. Not while I was around, anyway. And the stool didn't do very well to block the explosion for me. Didn't expect dragon to light on fire all over the place. No, I expected that, just not when I didn't have an escape route, I guess. luckily, that extends the stream a little bit. Because I was probably just going to end the stream and go to sleep as soon as we finish cleaning. But I was worried it would be too short because this map doesn't take very long. It said it would take 2 hours on the description of the mission. And I was like, uh-oh. But I think we're going to be okay. $2, but only if you don't have an assistant. But yeah, that's true. Also, I think that a lot of times people don't go out of their way to write down like the things, right? Like write down the causes of death and stuff, and that extends the play quite a bit. So having Dragon clean up in the background while I was putting in the codes, I think made it last about 2 hours. Because I'd imagine most people who play this game probably don't even bother with the codes. Not the codes, the death certificates and stuff. But I appreciate your assistance in cleaning up Santa's mess. Oh, this head traveled far. How did I get all the way over here? Jeez. I think it's dragon number 2. There you go. Live by the fire, die by the fire. At this point, you can't call it Santa's mess anymore. I can call it that, probably. There it is. Hey-o. I mean, who's gonna say it wasn't Santa's mess, huh? I don't have proof. Santa already caused a lot of problems. Oh yeah, I gotta read all these letters. Mr. Santa Claus, Happy Christmas. This year I want the new Arachnid Boy comic, a new motorbike, a new archery set, a new 58-inch TV, a killer falcon like the one Uncle Gunter has, a new stereo to make the butler mad, and a big tin of chocolate caviars, but the red ones, not the shit purple ones you gave me last year. Blech. I've been very good and only kicked people at school this year and the butler, that man at the carnival, but that was one time, except for the clown at the birthday. Alright. Let me do a video proof. No. That's not true. I want a new Playbox 180 and a new Y-Phone 732S and the new Racerman car driver game. I also want a new bike because the one I got last year is dirty, and I want a new windbreaker, air rifle too. I've been good, so I want these. Billy's spoiled. I keep thinking these green ones have like burn marks or blood stains on them, but I think it's just part of the way it looks. Also, I've been stashing guns next to the next to the box If you find any guns that aren't the ones I've already put there, I'm gonna take some back to the office. Santa, my parents say I was good, so I could write to you and ask for stuff. So I want a new super turbo jet racer car with all the extras. Also, I want lots of chocolate and the YPad 8 Dewy Water Patch. I don't know if those are trash. Yep. Hello, Mr. Santa. I don't want any more stupid books. Again, you must give me the new Ultra Mega Water Blaster Assault Cannon, and I want the big XX5 one. So it will be bigger than Kenny's one. I'm gonna fill it with acid from my daddy's shop and spray down old Mrs. Crouch's car. That teacher for calling the cops again. Ooh. Nice pistol. Thank you. Okay, how are we gonna need to get to the we need to get to the roof to clean up the bobbled juice. Got a pretty long range, but not quite long enough. Hit all of them. There you go, nice. Some over here. We have this gun. Have this one. That's one the dragon found. Candy cane is not a gun, probably. Both of those. That one. That one. I think I grabbed the one down here, didn't I? No, I didn't, but we already have that one. Oh, interesting. Wonder where... Oh. I think I found one of the elves' legs. It's hanging from some tinsel in here. Very decorative. Here, I thought you ate them. Anyway, your video proof proves nothing, because the VOD won't be uploaded unless I say it's to be uploaded. I can't hit that. I keep hitting the tinsel. You clipped it. There's one more up there really high. That's an annoying one to get. Can clip it. How far back can you go to clip it? I thought you could only go like 5 minutes backwards. And surely it's been longer than that. Also, you're busy. You're at work and stuff. You can't clip it. You got things to do. You're focusing on important stuff that isn't video games, probably. It'd be such an arduous task. I just wouldn't recommend it, you know? No need, clearly. What is this? What is this reflecting? Like a kitchen or something. Huh. Anyway. Okay, got it. Ooh, I just realized that rafter. That rafter is, not great. Has only half the rafters are going over top the, or over through the pillar there. Hate it. Organize a few of these presents, I guess, just to make sure they're not like all over the place. Also easier to make sure everything's you know, clean. You don't have to worry about knocking presents around constantly. Super bright this is. Public holiday, no work? Oh, well, that's nice. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of that way here, not always. Depends on if you work retail, I guess. Most places will close, not retail. People got a shop after all. I suppose it's probably the same everywhere. To an extent. I found a new gun hidden away. I knew I would, somewhere. Jeez. Alright, well. Could have fire in the hold me or something. Didn't make much of a mess. I already thought that would cause problems, but that was pretty clean as far as explosions go. I guess when you're not standing immediately next to the explosion, you don't have to worry about your blood and guts flying all over the place. Only gas stations have opened? Really? Retail's closed here as well? Oh, wow. Well, lucky you. I wish it was like that here. I'd like people to get holidays and, you know, be able to have a day off. Kind of nice. But, you know, is what it is, I guess. Capitalism and all that. Remember to leave it better than you found it. Like that every Sunday? Really? I don't know if I like that, but I suppose that's probably for the best, honestly. I'd be kind of annoyed if I went to the store on Sunday and it was closed, but I guess if I, you know, lived in a place where they regularly closed on a Sunday, I'd probably be used to it. There's a lot of places like that here that do that. I just don't. I just don't live in a place that does that. Dear Mr. Claus, I have in my possession video footage recorded in infrared of you along with your gang entering one of my premises via the fireplace. The footage also shows littering and you personally removing my valuable property, milk, glass, and confectionery items. At present, I am preparing to forward this evidence to local authorities unless I receive compensation from your organization in the sum of no less than $100,000. I've generously decided to give you until Monday to complete this transaction or face the consequences of your transgression. Yours faithfully, Lord Devon Snakely. Dear Santa Claus, it was my birthday Friday. Mommy got me only 23 presents and a soccer field cake. I hate her. I said you were better. I want 23 steak pies, 12 ice creams, 18 trays of reindeer chocolates, 3 box of fudge, a pair, 5 computer with conscription 3 brown ops, and a Nitro Genie go-kart. Stevie Chubbs. I mean, those are reasonable requests. Clearly. Mr. Claus, it is with great regret that I find myself forced to write this correspondence once more as our investigation determined the atrocious conditions which you have forced upon your elven brethren. It must cease immediately. The low pay, the incredibly long work days, the lack of holidays, it's inhuman. If we at the Union do not see radical changes in the next 3 weeks, we will be forced to pursue legal channels, and then, sir, you shall see the full fury of the elves. It is not so small. Trying to put a second hat on the monitor. Oh, you're trying to put the first one back up. Good luck with that. I'm pretty sure it's an orb, so it had to clip in to sit there in the first place. Magically. It'll have to be no longer festive. I don't know if there's dynamite in this box, so avoid the fireplace for a second. Dear Mr. Claus, invoice December 5th. Your total for this month comes to $6,418,920. Payment will be required by no later than the 4th of the following month. Good day, and thank you for your business. Wang Chow Industries. Dear brother, I'm in jail again, and need bail money. I was caught whipping children in the streets. It's the one town they're always in trouble. I know you told me not to go out at Christmas, but why must you have all the fun? I'm so bored. I hope you send an elf with the money soon. I do like elves. So fragile. Remember, you owe me one for that Russian mafia incident. Your brother, Krampus. Poor Krampus. I agree. Always a short end of the stick. Mr. Claus, Yuletide greetings, Mr. Claus. I represent a selected group of people with great gift-giving ambitions. The Ku Klux Klaus are looking for more people with your prominence. Join us and we can show you great things, lead you to greater profits, assist you in labor management, or grant you access to specialized equipment. We await your response. Well. Enjoy your dynamite. I guess all these models are from whatever Rook's Keep is. Oh, look, a little kitty cat. It's cute. Dear sir, find enclosed your invoice and receipt for the following items. 5 crates of Trinitro-Toluene at TNT. 2 boxes of select heavy-edged knives, and 8 boxes of 12-gauge shotgun shells. Pleasure doing business with you, sir, and don't forget about our Shoot 'em and Loot 'em sale. All sale items 25% off until the 1st. Shooters and looters. Fine munitions since 2001. Dynamite is considered an inorganic trash object, so we will have to dispose of all of it. As dangerous and disruptive as it tends to be. You okay? I think they were too excited, and their heart gave out because they were so happy to have the opportunity to use the dynamite. Hello, replacement employee. Clean up your predecessor, please. Oh wow, your body's just gone. Never mind. What happened? Oh yeah, Dragon got tired from all the cleaning. That was it. Yeah, you did all the cleaning anyway, so that makes perfect sense. I don't know if I should even bother putting these back up here if the dynamite's about to explode. Ooh. Can't stick this chair back down. I don't know why I'm stacking it, or like placing it. It's literally just gonna get blown apart. Dragon number 4, yeah. Expect you were murdered by being clobbered with a 6-pack of TNT. What? No, that's silly. Who would have done that? Who would have done such a thing? Not me. I'm the only person here. Now the dragon number 3 is dead. Safe to come out? Oh, oddly, no, there's no mess. Well, I guess it's a little bit of a mess. Not a huge one, though, all things considered. The chairs got knocked over, but the presents got launched off of the flying guns probably didn't help, but everything else was pretty good. Also, the knife that was next to the fire that flew over here, apparently. Lots of a mess when there's no exploding bodies. Yeah, it certainly seems like it. I don't think that the guns are trash, but... No, they're not. I gotta be clear there's no more bauble stuff on the ceiling. I think we got all of it, but... Oh, no, there's some... The bauble stuff is kind of hard to see, because it's sort of clear. Chairs back in by the stools. Go. Might be done. Well, we gotta, you know, put the chairs back. We can't just leave them out like this. What are we, animals? We're a cleaning crew. Gotta make it presentable, you know? Can't just let the chairs be out. Leave toys on the floor. Come on. I mean, it shouldn't take too long to stack everything back up. I don't know if this will actually make a difference or not. Most maps have a designated barrels and boxes cordon off section where you put barrels and boxes clearly, and that'll boost your ranking or whatever, if you want to call it that, with the mission. So the better you the more clearly you place the barrels and stuff, the boxes, the more you get rewarded. But I don't know if there's any such thing here. But since all the boxes were on the tables to begin with, I assume that that's probably where they're meant to be. But it probably doesn't matter. You know, it's not like it's a big deal. It's just something you can do for fun if you're wanting a little bit of extra time in the murder game. Murder cleanup game. Oh. You have organic matter here somewhere. Uncleaned organic matter. Oh. Apparently there's baubles are organic. Creepy. Carpet dirty? No, it looks fine. There is something here, though. Oop, well. Now there's more. Oh, right there. I didn't realize when I mopped up that thing on the roof that I put a big old puddle there. Okay, something's happening right here. There must be some more bobble juice down here. I didn't see before. You want to make the game harder for yourself, you can actually turn off the use of the sniffer. I don't know why you ever would, but you can just turn it off, so you have to, like, actually find every single speck of dirt by yourself. Ah. Physics. They betray me. Okay, I appear to have flung Rudolph's nose somewhere. If you happen to see it, can you bring it back to me? I don't know where it went, but certainly not where it was. Shove some weapons in a crate that I can take back to my home. You know, nothing untoward here. I'm gonna cover the evidence with toys to make sure nobody's suspicious. It's normal to have toys in your luggage. Where's Rudolph's nose gone? Ah, well, there's a bloodstain here, so I think maybe it's over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I found it. Buried in the presents. Here we go. There we are. There we are. Okay. In you go, Rudolph's nose. Close the lid. Okay. I'm gonna whip out the sniffer again. Do a quick walk around. Check for debris. But I think you're right. I think we're about done now. Okay. Clear of inorganics in this room. Clear of organics in this room. There is something in here that the sensor seems to be picking up. It's inorganic, whatever it is. There is Rudolph's nose, which is organic, which I'll be picking up as well. Oh, hello. Got organics here. Where? Right here. I don't see anything here, but... Oh, it's an inorganic. Oops. It gives me a good chance to test. Right. Right-click is inorganic. Okay, yeah. Got one shotgun shell we missed. There you go. Can you imagine if we'd gone with one shotgun shell unchecked? Would have been super incriminating. We're here to help Santa, obviously. I think we got everything. There's still something being detected by the sniffer, but I can't see anything, so I don't know where it would be at. It's over here-ish. Oh, it's over here. Oh, found it. Little bloodstain. I was still detecting stuff, though. Not there. It's super loud. It's something this direction. Where in the world? Okay, I'm not picking it up over here. When I enter this room, that it comes off. Okay, so it's between this stool here and Santa's workshop somewhere. Or Santa's office. I suspect it's probably some bauble juice that got launched somewhere. Inadvertently. But it could be anywhere. I'm gonna try to stack up some chairs to get up into the rafters a bit. See if I can't find it up there. Make that jump. I don't see it. I mean, we don't have to do this. I'm just trying to figure we might as well try to finish it off, but I can't find it, so might as well just leave at this stage. It's in the rafters, I think, but I don't know. I couldn't figure out where. Can't jump anymore. There. I think it's up there. Oh well, I'm good to call it quits if you are. You finished cleaning a while ago. I think we're probably good to go. So let me just clock us out then. Thank you very much for your assistance in getting this all going. Let me just fill out the rest of this little survey thing from, well, to the best of my abilities, I guess. Best day ever, obviously. Please describe your method for completing the job. Blow stuff up. And then clean it up. That was our work method. We're cleaning gods, clearly. Incident in particular was... explosives, homicide, and deadly fauna. Describe the day's work. Good. Nothing to report. Definitely no employee deaths or cannibalism involved. No aliens on site. Shell casings, I think probably like 7. No bullet holes. Items incinerated. Estimate, I don't know, like maybe 150. How come you hitting me with the... Are you hitting me with a broom? You trying to kill me over here? How dare. Your report, if applicable, describe the on-site work relationship of your fellow employees. Any thoughts on colleagues? They like to hit me with mops and brooms. I assume it's a sign of affection and not malice. Union report. ID number is that. I know it by heart. Union is not exempt from here, but please fill in any relevant information. There was a lot of murder. Okay, we're good. Time to clock off. Provided you didn't make a mess and nobody else is dead on site. Okay. Exceptional work. Employee of the month. The task was nothing for someone like you. Desires a challenge. Therefore, you set out about not only cleaning the hideous aftermath, but also carefully preserving each and every Christmas item you came across. The pitiable faces of deceased elves gazed ever into your eyes, but did not faze you. They were merely an objective and nothing more. Soon it was done, and you had saved Christmas for another spoiled generation of children, and earned your Employee of the Month award. The holidays, however, will always mean nothing to you but opportunity. The opportunity, perhaps, to end it if you ever find the man responsible. And so it is. 132%! Woo! Yeah. It was a good time. Thank you for doing most of the hard work. I assume you should have gotten a few achievements from that, but I'm not positive. If you care about achievements, of course. They're kind of fun. It's just little challenges I enjoy. I don't really care about the achievements themselves, but I like trying out the challenges. I think they're kind of fun to do. It's a weird little gene stealer beast. Doesn't want to stand up. Needs a base model. Or a model base, rather. You've left me to play with my toys. Well, thank you. I will continue to play with my toys. Thanks for joining me. It was good time. No. I think a couple of my toys didn't make it, tragically. So you probably didn't get one of the achievements that you could have gotten. I guess you got to make an effort to put them inside of the inside of the chest a bit more aggressively. I had done. You're impressed you only exploded me once? Well, you never really made an effort. Until that one time. At any time, you could have taken a dynamite, lit it, and then ran after me. Or you could have pressed E to throw it at me. And I wouldn't have known until it was too late, because dynamite explodes real fast. But, you know, you got me eventually. Put Rudolph's nose somewhere special. Right here. You could throw things. Yeah, if you press E, you can chuck them. I'm surprised you didn't knock over more buckets of water or something. I don't know how much you played of the game, if at all, but most of the time people trip over buckets of water constantly. It's like sort of initiation for the game is just tripping over tons of water buckets. Even I tripped over one. That's everything. Okay, well, I got 2 of the 4 toys. I got all the guns. Rudolph's nose. I didn't get the 12 elf heads. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, really. Good enough. I've only played once, but it did invoke lots of knocking over buckets, so you're very careful. Yeah, it involved a lot of it. It happens a lot. You get used to it pretty quick, and you learn to hold shift when you're walking around things you don't want to bump. Because your character sprints so fast for no reason all the time. It's awful. Very carefully, especially with dynamite. Yeah, especially with dynamite. Yeah. Nobody's ever careful with the dynamite. So it's too fun to just blow up stuff. Nobody's ever careful with the dynamite. How accurate were my reports? Quite inaccurate, actually. 53% death accuracy, so I got about half of them right. I probably put too many things in. I probably didn't need to put like stricken and stuff. I probably just murdered would have been enough. You wanted to explode it and you succeeded. Yeah, you did eventually. Just caused you your own death a couple of times. And then, of course, the one where you just passed out apropos of nothing. This probably wasn't very accurate. The 50% report accuracy. This is probably not great. Like 7 shells, 150 items. Probably not accurate. I didn't count this time. We got all our reports here. Do like a super cut on YouTube of the story of Christmas at some point if I really want to bother doing that. Go in and edit out every section where I talked about what happened to the elves in the death reports. Probably wouldn't take that long, and I also don't think it would be very fun. But the story, you know, evolved. Anyway, it's been 2.5 hours, so I think it's probably good that I can head off early, and maybe I'll actually have something to eat instead of going straight to sleep, because I'm quite hungry. Who knows? But it was a good stream. I haven't played Viscera in a while, so I'm happy to play it again. It was good. It was fun. And again, I appreciate the company. That was cool. I'll be back tomorrow with Valheim, I think. And then the day after that will be something I haven't decided still. I might come across it eventually. Who knows? I imagine I'll find something to play. I've got so many to choose from that I don't know which ones I want to pick is the problem. So I might just flip a coin or spin that wheel that I've done before. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, lurking, playing. Take care. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.